First thing is how adults dress children. Of course, as children, we cannot provide them full independence to however they dress because they do not have that cognition at a really early age. What should I wear and go out in public so as to maintain a good image and good reputation and all those stuff. How adults dress children also matters because it will later on have an effect on the children about how they perceive others. So let's take an example. An adult always dresses a boy, for example, all right, in frocks and skirts because they wanted to have, let's say, a girl, all right. So if the boy is like, really embracing it, then there might be a time when he will identify as a man, but he will still have a liking towards that kinds of dresses. But if it is somehow affecting his mental health because it is embarrassing him and he doesn't want to, indulge in these stylish clothes and just wants to be a simple Bermuda shorts and t-shirt man, then it is their choice because it all refers to when they grow up. Toys. The biggest stereotype that I have experienced myself is that when people buy children different kinds of toys based on their genders, they'll buy the girl child a lots of Barbies or doll houses, for instance, and they'll ask their boys to play with Spider-Man. And when, for example, if a girl starts to like, all kinds of those Marvel movies that nowadays are a lot relevant to us, so the parents will be really shocked and surprised, absolutely, because that is how the world has worked all these days. All right, they have fixed this notion that only girls can play with these Barbie dolls, and if the boys play with it, it's really embarrassing. Children also observe genders in different roles. For example, all parents nowadays work a lot. They do not spend a lot of time with their children, a lot of quality time. So they opt to keep them at a daycare, and all the daycare members are basically females. There might be male members too, but majority of them are female, and they will grow up with females and then have this idea that only women can take care of children because they took such good care of us, and she was a natural caregiver. Like it doesn't have to be she has to be an elderly person or an experienced mother to take care of people. So praise and criticism children receive for behaviors, sit like a girl and talk like a girl or lady or whatever, you are often on the safer side of relatives or families because you opt to stay silent during family gatherings. You do not indulge much in those family discussions because those are for the men of the family. All right, if at all you see women intruding, they are often said that no, go to the kitchen and make some food for all the guests so that they can enjoy, and men simply have a very good time without having to enter the kitchen. Now, even if guests come over to your house, you may have noticed that the group of women go into the kitchen and make food for everyone else, while the men just sit there and have conversations about politics and all kinds of stuff, obviously leaving out the women. Encouragement to gravitate towards certain subjects in school, such as math for boys and language and arts for girls. So this might not be a really distinct property. If you are a girl, just take humanities and just build your career in it. And if you are a boy, you have to earn money for the family. So you have to obtain a very useful degree. Now, useful degree is also a stereotype because there is nothing called as useful degree, right? Everything that you do in the society has some kind of weight. Children start to observe and apply the same in everyday life. Now, as I said, that children do learn a lot from observational learning, right? So when they observe their parents doing something, they would even try to copy and copy the same actions, and this leads them to develop the mindset that their mother should help in making dinner even after a long day of work, but their dad is gonna just change, freshen up, and watch TV and do nothing else to help their mother in cooking. All right. So emotions are shown only how society will accept it. Many of the people will actually be involved in such an action because when the society shuns you for doing something which is not acceptable stereotypically for that gender itself. So again, let's take that example of wearing nail polish. The society will not accept, all right, if you are a man and you are wearing nail polish, the society will not accept you, and eventually what will happen, a time will come when you will suppress that wish of your applying nail polish and going out in very fancy nails and showing everybody, but you will rather go home and cry about it because you cannot express yourself freely because you will not be accepted how you are. And learning hate speech such as disrespecting others who do not fit in the cisgender spectrum, now this comes solely from the parents and their environment. If their parents do not know how to respect the transgenders, they will not respect them because they have learned it from their parents. If they see their parents arguing, then it will have a certain effect on them that they will go and argue with their friends as well, because that is what they learn at home. Now education starts from home, we cannot deny that in any way. So giving up interests such as construction for females and cooking for males, I cannot emphasize on this enough. So cooking for males is seen as a huge red flag for everybody. All right, now we might have seen people like Sanjeev Kapoor and etc. who are great chefs. They do hotel management courses and similar degrees to just take up culinary arts as their profession, because that is what their interests are. They are interested in cooking, making nice cakes, making food for everybody that they love. But sometimes what happens is that they are bound to they are compelled to give up their interest by their family. As I said, that family can be a really huge catalyst in understanding and exploring who you are. Gender dysphoria, confusion, and self-hate. Now if the people around you or the society around you doesn't accept how you are, then even if you accept them and even if you have grown over that stage, you will still face some kind of confusion and fear that do I really think who I am, because nobody seems to accept me. All right, nobody seems to accept what I am interested in, what I like to wear, what I like to do as my hobbies or activities, and all the self-hate. Now self-hate comes from the society, all right, majorly from the society, I'd say, because it also depends on you. Now every people cannot be always so positive. You cannot have that positive vibes every time if you are dealing with people around you who do not accept you, who do not understand you.